second race of the season is here tonight at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Atlanta is host of race number 2 of season 6 of the Budweiser All Pro Series, and it is set to be an interesting race to say the least. As you can see, Charles Sanford, the guy who sat on the outside of the front row for the Daytona 500, has put that number 03 Vanilla Coke Chevrolet on the pole for today alongside John Racer in the number 5 Farmer Insurance Chevrolet. We're Dylan Poteet 3rd, and then you got Daniel Voiles 4th. So we got a big race today. We got 33 laps of racing here tonight at Atlanta. We have a very fast racetrack, the world's fastest 2.5 mile track, or it's the fastest track on the circuit, as a lot of people say. So let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines! Is that okay?
Command to fire the engines has been given. The car's heating up those engines. Pace car pulls off. The field's going to go out right behind them. And out on the racetrack goes the 42 cars. $33 laps of racing, multiple pit stops, at least 2, possibly 3 pit stops in this race. Charles Sanford, John Racer, couple of the drivers just itching for some good racing, good finishes. This is only the second race of the season. Our Daytona 500 winner starts about mid-pack, but I don't think it's going to really matter because you can win from anywhere here at Atlanta. You just got to pick the right line. Here we go. The Folds of Honor 500 set to get underway. Green flag is out. Here we go. Unlike last week, it's only going to take these cars about half a lap to get up to speed, whether at Daytona where it takes them a full lap. Off of turn number 4, and it's going to be Charles Sanford leading the lap. Here comes Kyle Matthews, though. Kyle already coming down the inside line. Made his way up to second. Now he's going to try to look for underneath the other 3 car for first place. He's got a nose. He's looking. There he goes. He's going to move Sanford up the track, so that's going to bring a battle for the lead. He doesn't lead this lap, but he will definitely probably lead the next one as Kyle Matthews takes the lead here at Atlanta. We have 31 laps to go. Three laps in. Kyle Matthews still leading around. Kyle Matthews still leading around this pack as you're going to see the cars come whiz by. Kyle Kyle Matthews to see. You see, the fastest car on the racetrack is the 3 of Nick Altendorf. But we'll have to wait and see. Kyle Matthews got some clean air on this car, so Kyle is actually able to lead a lot of the laps here. He's able to kind of break away as we're going to look back here towards the rest of the pack. Comes Seth Cole. We're looking at Michael White. Seth Cole's going to try to challenge. He's in third. But I think Michael White's going to try to go underneath him. Yep, Michael White going underneath him. Trying to get to the third spot, but can't do it. Here comes Levi McIntyre, who made a late race. Kyle Matthews still leading, but Seth Cole now is going to get underneath Andy Thomas, and Seth Cole will take the second spot. Three-wide battle for the second position now. There's no way these cars are going to be able to even catch that 14 car. Still battling. Here comes the fastest car on the racetrack. That is Nick Altendorf in the 3, averaging 200 miles per hour through these corners. Nope, now the fastest car is Jeffrey Finguy. Oh, if these cars keep racing side by side, then they're never going to be able to catch that 14. But the 14 is going to, the 14 car is loving this action behind him. Kyle Matthews, they're 3, going possibly 4 wide in some parts of the racetrack. These cars are getting really, really racy. No cautions as of yet. Here comes our pole sitter back. Here comes Charles Sanford already back in the mix here. Lap 10 of 33. We're coming in complete 10 full laps as the 03 cars now officially got second place. And they're racing behind them. Uh-oh, I think I heard cars coming down pit road. Yep. The 55 of Ryan Rezzo is going to be the first car to break down for pit lane. Now, we got Chevys all up in the top 4 right now. About to be 5. Kyle Matthews, then you got the 03 Stanford, Dylan Poteet. Ooh, couple cars, yep. Here comes cars to pit lane. Look at Jessica Villanueva coming underneath the 9 car, trying to get the first spot, but I believe it was a not. No, they're saying it was the 78 car who led that lap. Now here they come down pit road. The 19 car stays out. Dougie Sheard's going to stay out one more extra lap in that number 19. Riding around all by his lonesome out here is this 19 car. He's now going to come into pit lane. You see him, he has to slow down extra much because these cars hitting 200 plus miles an hour, having to slow down to 45 to come down pit lane. 19 car now hits pit lane in his spot. Four tire pit stop for that 19. As we're going to wait to see who the cars cycle around. eventually cycling around the 14 car. Says he's in third, but he's really not. He should cycle around as the leader. These cars definitely might have to make one more pit stop, but it'll be interesting to see who exactly can, who can make it and who can't. Kyle Matthews still leading this race. Dylan Post's going to get underneath the 41 of Benjamin Miles for second. Chevys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Chevys all top 6 right now at the current moment. Jessica Villanueva was able to stay out an extra lap. So that could be good for her. These cars are approaching O'Neal Baldwin, who I'm hearing might be down a cylinder or something, because he's only hitting 201. Kyle Matthews is 205 or something, so I think something's amiss on that 18 machine. Let's look at back here. Jessica Villanueva and Jessica Shelton gonna go 3 wide for second place, but Stanford is able to close the door. Going underneath Villanueva. Oh, these cars have definitely caught all up to the 14 car. 3 wide for the lead. Battle between teammates here, and it's gonna be Jessica Shelton on the inside line. That's gonna take over the lead. Benjamin Miles is in second now, so could be challenging for the lead here. Nope, Shelton's able to block the 41 car. Shelton has the lead, Poteet second, Villanueva in third. Coming to 12 laps to go. 12 laps to go. Whoops. 12 laps to go here at Atlanta. Dylan Poteet now third. Or for second, excuse me. Oh, Sean Henley seems to have had a piston problem, so Sean Henley has retired from the race from that 57. So I was wondering why he was still like 18, like in 41st. Oh, Dylan Poteet now able to get a run underneath Jessica Shelton, but no help, no types of drafting help, but not gonna matter. Here comes Villanueva down the inside. Villanueva helping Dylan Poteet, while Stanford helping Jessica Shelton. Oh, now look at this. Here comes Villanueva. Jessica Villanueva gonna go for the lead. Here she goes down the back, straight away, down through turns 3 and 4. And Jessica Villanueva will take the lead for the third time this race. But will she lead it at the line? Oh, yes she did. But she will not keep the lead. We should be approaching a second round of green flag pit stops if these cars cannot make it the rest of the way on fuel. You gotta remember that 18 car is not on the lead lap. Oh, here we go. Yep, so another round of green flag pit stops underway. Villanueva and Dylan Poteet stay out along with the 18 of O'Neal Baldwin, who, the 18 of O'Neal Baldwin actually is a lap down fighting to get back on the lead lap. Not good for Villanueva right now if the 18 car keeps putting her up like that. But it'll definitely be good drafting help to try to get in front of Dylan Poteet maybe. 78 car, oh, looks like she's going to try to come down. She's going to make it down into pit road right in front of Dylan Poteet. The 19 car stays out again. It'll be interesting to see what the call is for this round of pit stops. Ooh, looks like 2 tires. Two tires for Jessica Villanueva. All she has to do is get up to speed before the cars behind her can catch her, and she'll be good. We'll have to wait and see how everything cycles around, as I think the 78 cars we watched should still be the leader. Yeah, the 78 now has taken the lead. Jessica Villanueva has now just passed the 19 car, so she is now going to be the leader. Jessica Villanueva, she won the Sprint Unlimited with just a 2 laps remaining. She just has to hit her marks, and she will be golden here today. She's got a 2-second gap over second place right now. Jessica Villanueva could really use this win to put her into the chase. Four laps to go here in Atlanta. 4 laps to go. It's still a 2-second gap. Fastest car on the racetrack is still that 16 of Jeffrey Finguy, though. But all eyes are on the leader, Jessica Villanueva, as she is looking for her first career Budweiser All Pro Series victory. We're looking back here. Kyle Matthews is now single file. They're not really racing all that here. The 42 of Levi McIntyre is a lap down, as well as the 16 no, 16's in 4th. Never mind. It's a 1.9 second gap, so they're closing on her. They're closing on her, but I don't think they'll close on her enough. 2 laps to go for the 78. What an amazing win this would be for Jessica Villanueva. Not only will it put her name in for the chase, but it means she'll be into the All-Star race as well. White flag, 1 lap to go for the 78. Like I said, the cars behind them will not catch her. Jessica Villanueva started her rookie season, I believe it was back in season 4. It's either season 3 or season 4. She's now going to get her first career win. Jessica Villanueva wins here in Atlanta. That is her first victory of the season, and what an amazing victory it was. As all we're waiting for now is the 17 car to cross the start-finish line, in which he will right now. And Jessica Villanueva wins the race. Benjamin Miles finishes a good second. Jeffrey Finguy third. Kyle Matthews fell fell back to 4th. Charles Sanford 5th. Stephen Pollard the 3rd and 6th. Dylan Poteet 7th. Jessica Shelton in 8th. Dougie Shears 9th. And Darren Drake rounds out the top 10. A good run for him. Looks like Dylan Young retired as well with no fuel. So Dylan Young must have run out of fuel at some point on the racetrack and DNF'd. But as you can see, it was a bad break for O'Neal Baldwin, Levi McIntyre, and Alex Mays. They finished 38th, 39th, and 40th, all one lap down. So I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me tonight here for the Atlanta race, the Folds of Honor 500. It was a pretty good race, I would say the least. Good fuel strategy and everything. So I cannot wait for multiple other races here today. Not today, but here in the season. If this is a sign of things to come, it's going to be an awesome season just like the last one. So I want to say from Michael Norman, thank you guys so much for watching here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel, offline racing at its best. Don't forget to subscribe to the NNSCRA channel and my channel, McKinleyman93. And so from Michael Norman, I'll say we'll see you guys next week at Las Vegas. Until we meet again.